Oh, what you need, girl?
I need a hot boy.
6 foot with 6 figures and a big toy. Heard he moving weight down south to Chicago, Illinois, and he need a college girl.
But that's not by choice or anything. It's not because I want to be unemployed. It's because I was in a previous situation which that is a story time for another day. But yeah, due to a situation, I'm, back here at home. And I have been unemployed for quite some, well, I did have a job when I first came back to, for you guys that don't know, I stay in New Orleans, Louisiana. But I did have a job when I first came back, but they closed in January. So it's kind of like, I like to work. Like, I like to work. I like to be independent. I like to do my own things. I like to work because I like nice things. So for me to have nice things, I need to work. And like I said, I'm kind of in a bind because, like I said, I'm unemployed now. And I definitely want to find a job. I definitely want to go into, a secretary assistant position. So I'm more able to be flexible with my hours and stuff like that. And for all of you asking, yes, I have done that before. But right, it's like so hard right now to really find a good, decent job. And it's almost like you kind of got to start at the bottom. And when I mean the bottom, I mean like freaking flipping burgers at McDonald's, a Burger King, or Wendy's, Rally's, also known as Checkers. Like, it's so hard to just find like a really good job now. Like, and even if you do find a job, it's kind of like you got to start off at the bottom and then work your way up into finding a new job. And for anybody who knows me, knows that I cannot flip burgers. Not because it's such a bad thing, and not that I'm looking down on people that do that job, because at the end of the day, a job is a job. But I know my mouth, and I know me, and I know me doing that. I know for a fact that there's going to be some problems because I don't take shit, period, from nobody. So I know for a fact that me working at a job like that, I already know it's gonna be problems. So for me to just I would just rather not. I would rather go into a field that I'm more comfortable with. As far as my other expectations for 2019, right now I don't like, of course you're watching me, so I am filming, but I don't really have a camera. I don't have a camera, and I also want to get a MacBook Pro. Like, I do have a laptop, but it's the HP, and right now I'm just not I'm not on it as much. Like, it's just sitting in my room it's sitting in my kitchen on top of the refrigerator because I don't really use it. It's pointless. So it's kind of like, that's what I want. I want to get a camera. I want to get a MacBook Pro computer. I just want to do more things for my channel, for myself. I want to grow. As far as my expectations for my spiritual growth, I am really trying to get more into church. I'm really trying to get more closer with the Lord. I'm trying to just, straighten myself out, because 2018, I just cried, like left and right. I was crying. Like, it was so bad. So I just feel like I want to get closer with the Lord. I want to go to church more. I want to start doing more things with my spirituality, because right now I'm in a weird bond, and I just feel like for me to, get this weird bond, this weird feeling off of me, I feel like I need to, start going to church. I need to start doing more things with the Lord, or doing, just basically getting more into the Lord. Like, when I was younger, I used to really go to church. I hated it, but when I would go to church, I loved the music. The music that they would sing in church, the spirituals. Like, I just loved church. Like, don't get me wrong, I hated waking up early in the morning to go to church, but I just love church when I get there. Like, I love to sing in church. I used to be in a choir. I used to be a preacher's kid. Like, and when you say preacher's kid, meaning your family member was a preacher or whatever. But my parents weren't preachers. My grandmother wasn't a preacher or nothing like that. The reason why I call myself a preacher's kid is because my aunt and my uncles are preachers. They are deacons, and either preachers, they're deacons, stuff like that. So not just that, but my mom, my grandmother, they were heavily into church. They were heavily into church. So growing up, I was always going to church every Sunday. I would go to Bible study every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Like, I would stay in church, stay prayed up, stay in church, stay prayed up. And I just feel like now I want to get back into that. I've lost sight of who I am, and I've lost, well, not really who I am, but I've lost sight of me. And I want to get back to that person. I want to get back to who I am. I want to get back to, you know, me. And I just feel like in order for me to do that, I need to get closer with the Lord. Know me. Know who I am. Just basically, just get back in tune with who I was. Because I feel like I've lost sight of who that is. Not just that, but I also want to stop doing things. Like, I also want to stop cursing. I curse so bad. Like, oh my gosh, I have such a potty mouth. Like, I was just about to curse right now. I have such a potty mouth. I don't even know that they're coming out of my mouth. I think I probably cursed in this video like maybe 5 or 6 times. I'll keep count. I'll go back and edit this video, and I'm going to keep count of how many times I cursed. But I just really want to, also I want to get into dieting. I want to go back on my weight loss journey. I want to start losing weight again. I want to start being a healthier me. You know, I just want to do so much. Of course, you guys are going to be along for the journey. But I just want to, you know, I just want to lose weight again. Like, when I first lost weight, my very first time losing weight, I lost like 60 pounds. No lie. I lost a circumstantial amount of weight. And I had lost that amount of weight in like, what, 4 months? 4 months I had lost 60 pounds. And not even really 4 months. I'm ballparking it. If I had to say how many months I lose weight, I would probably say in like 2.5, 3 months I lost like 60 pounds. That's because I was working so hard. Every week I was losing about 6 to 7, 8 pounds a week. Losing pounds a day. So it's kind of like I was losing a pound a day. And I know you're probably like, how you did it and all that, and if it was safe and stuff. Yes, it was. I was pretty much eating healthy every day. Every day I would wake up, I would eat a full course breakfast, and I would stick to egg. My breakfast would be consistent of egg whites, a yogurt, a fruit, something so that I can get something in my stomach in the morning, because I was going to work at that time, and I was waking up at 7 o'clock. Well, I was waking up I was waking up at 6 o'clock because I had to be to work 4 to 7. So I would wake up at 6 o'clock. I would get up, get dressed, make my breakfast. I would wake up in the morning. I would have, I'm sorry, if y'all hear noise, that's my nephew playing in his tent right there. Anyways, but I would wake up every morning. I would either have a hard-boiled egg, or I would have scrambled egg whites. I would always do either a yogurt or some form of liquid. Like, I would do a yogurt, or I would do a smoothie. If I didn't do a yogurt, like I said, if I didn't do a yogurt, I would do a smoothie. And so I would have an egg, which is a protein. I would have kind of a fruit, or not really a fruit, but a liquid. I also would have I would have a fruit. I would do like either an orange, or I would do an apple, or I would do some form of fruit. But it would always be fresh fruit, nothing in a can, nothing in liquid. It would be nothing. If it wasn't, it would be fresh fruit, like a fresh orange, a fresh apple, something like that, something organic in that sort. If it wasn't that, that would be my breakfast every day. I would eat breakfast, then I would go to a snack. My snack would always either be strawberries, whipped cream, of course fat free. It would be strawberries, whipped cream, and granola, or it would just be straight granola. And if it wasn't that, then I would, if it wasn't eating those particular things, I would eat them by themselves. I would either eat a yogurt, I would either do strawberries, or I would do granola, or I would put them all three together, and I would make like a parfait or something. If it wasn't that for a snack, I would just make sure I eat like a fruit with some peanut butter or something. I would have a snack, a healthy snack or something, where I was basically on a low carb diet or whatever. I would do something like that. And for my lunch, I would do well, it was like kind of like breakfast, snack, lunch. For my lunch video, for my lunch, I would always have either one of two things. I would have either chicken breast or fish. That's it, either chicken or fish. And if it wasn't chicken or fish, I would do steamed vegetables, period. But it would be different vegetables. I would do a California mix, which is the California mix is cauliflower, broccoli, carrots. That's it. Or I would do straight broccoli. Or I would do straight carrots. Or I would do straight cauliflower. That was really it. Or if I didn't do steamed vegetables, sometimes I would spice it up and do things different. Like I would do a low carb spaghetti. Like I would use wheat noodles or organic noodles with organic tomato sauce, so to make the spaghetti sauce. And I would put chicken in there or something to where it was low carb, where I wouldn't be really gaining any carbs or sugars, because that's the thing about losing weight. Like I don't know how many people out there lost weight and stuff like that, but I know for me, the low carb diet was kind of sort of, well, the low carb spaghetti, I would say, well, not really that, just a low carb diet, period. It would be, carbs break down into sugars, and I would stay off sugars. I wouldn't really care about the calories, because at the end of the day, you're going to lose your mind counting calories, because nowadays everything comes with a lot of calories in there, and a lot of the healthy food that they say is really healthy for you isn't. So I wouldn't even count on it. I would just go by low carb, just low carb every day. I really wasn't eating any carbs at all. Like it was kind of like I wasn't eating, pretty much. It was like I wasn't eating anything, because it's like I wasn't putting anything in my body. Not just that, but I wasn't putting anything negative in my body. Like I wasn't like, and if I cheated, which my cheat days weren't really a cheat day, but if I cheated, I would have, my cheat days was consist of every Friday I would have a cheat day. Every Friday I would have a cheat day. And every Friday on my cheat day, I would either do a salad, but salads, people think that salads are healthy for you, but they're really not. Only because, like, some of the ingredients you put in salad, like lettuce is okay, but some of the ingredients that you put in salad, it's not okay. Like, olives and just different things that you put in salad, it's not okay. So I would just cheat by putting, I would have a salad on Fridays. Like I would eat salad either all day, or I would just eat salad like one time. But I know my cheat days were on Fridays, and my cheat days wasn't even really cheat days. So it was either I would have a salad or I would have steak, which steak really isn't cheating either. So I would have steak and potatoes. And I don't I don't really like mashed potatoes like that. So for my potato, it would be diced potatoes. It would be diced potatoes, drizzled with olive oil with ranch seasoning on them. Or I would do my own seasoning, which would be a mix of Mrs. Dash, cayenne pepper, and salt. That's really all I needed. And of course, I would do a steak. Like I said, I was eating a salad. So my cheat days weren't really even cheat days, because I still was eating low carb. But like I said, I still was eating low carb, so it wasn't even really cheat days. But like I said, I also, like I want to get back into me losing weight, because I really enjoyed it, and I really just want to live a healthier lifestyle. Like I just, I've gotten to a size where I don't feel like I feel sexy regardless, but I feel like I'm at a size where I'm just not comfortable with it. Like this is the biggest I have ever been in my life. Like I was a cheerleader in high school for 2 years, and at this weight, I'm not comfortable with it. And I just feel like I want to get back to that person. I want to get back to that weight. So as far as my other expectations for 2019, besides growing my channel, losing weight, doing more videos for you guys, just basically trying to better myself. I would love for you guys to like my videos, comment, follow me on all my social media, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching my video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, love, peace, and blessings. Peace.
Those who will cancel I employ, cause I'm a 5-star chick doing 5-star tricks. Give them gifts all the time. I love this 5-star women with big bucks. Money longer than my weave. My hair costs a